guys, how you doing? Minasan konnichiwa, my name is Cesar and welcome to my channel. Today I'll react to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stardust Crusaders Part 2, Episodes 3 and 4. Yeah, we're continuing the Egypt arc. We already started off with a very interesting opponent. I forgot his name already. But like, instead of using the usual tarot cards, they're now facing a new group of opponents that are related to Egyptian gods and Egyptian mythology, which I'm much more interested in, to be honest. I've always been very interested in Egyptian gods ever since I was little. I just think that Egyptian mythology is so interesting. So I'm so curious to see all these opponents and how they're gonna use the Egyptian mythology and Egyptian gods in combination with stands, of course. So I'm so curious to see what JoJo and the others have to face this time. We already got a little preview in the previous episode. We have to fight these two brothers, Oingo and Boingo. They already seem super dangerous based on what I saw in the previous episode. The thing with the bug, the picture bug, and how that becomes reality. Yeah, I'm so curious to see how they're gonna handle that. So without further ado, let's right into the episode. So let's go. Alright, I'm ready. So I'm gonna start the episode in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, there they are, Oingo and Boingo. Oh, are those their like Western names? Oh, there's a JoJo and the others. They already appeared in the book. There they are. Oh no. Senyata. I'm just gonna call them Oingo and Boingo, that's much easier. Interesting. Clairvoyant stand and face stand. So they also have two stands. Thoth and Knum. I know Thoth. I've never heard of Knum though. Now I'm curious how that stand works. Because the older one is the bigger one is the older one, right? I don't know who is who, by the way. Which one's Oingo and which one's Boingo. But he said that he had to prepare the poison. So I guess the bug only provides some sort of vision, right? And they still have to make it happen. So it's not like they can just make up whatever and write that in the book. And that's gonna become reality. That's what I thought from watching what they showed us in the previous episode. I thought that the smaller guy just drew the comic himself. And that became reality. But it's different. It's different. Dang, okay. He's dead. Alright. So it will come true. That laugh, oh my gosh. But still, I don't know. if that's how his stand work, if that's how it works, then they don't have to do anything, right? Basically, if what happens in the book becomes reality anyways? I don't know. Let's just see how it goes. It's oh, that one. And they're right sitting at the table. Mm-hmm. The enemy is right next to you. Now he's being like super careful. The cola! How do we poison cola? So specific. Yeah, he's being extra careful. Yeah, that's not what was written in the book. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Coke is supposed to be cold. Even if he was trying to poison us. Because that's what was shown in the book. Oh yeah. Was it his cigarette? Alright. So they have the poison tea. And of course there's gonna be some sort of intervention. Oh yeah! Iggy! I forgot about the dog! Oh my gosh! I kind of forgot about the dog. And they just ran after it. Alright. I don't know about the stand. Like, how reliable is it in these kind of scenarios? Oingo boingo brothers! What is this? I don't know, this episode is much more goofier than I expected. I thought it would be a lot more serious. Based on what I saw, like, in the previous episode, that little preview. Oh no, poor man. Oh, so it just appears like that. Okay. Alright. Uh-huh. Oh, dang! Alright. We haven't seen his stand though, right? Like so far we've only seen the Thoth stand with these predictions. That's the orange bomb. It's so interesting though that we get to see this whole episode basically from their point of view. Alright. Oh dang. Wait a second. Oh, okay. That's so funny. We've never seen Jotaro in clothes other than his uniform, right? Yada yada does it. Oh, he's bringing up the school uniform, yeah. Mm-hmm. Very convincing. Oh, dang. Oh, no. Dang. Does he still know which one is the bomb? Okay. Was that even a bomb? Oh my gosh! Nani? Oh my god, Iggy! He brought the orange back. Why are they so... Why are they so sharp today? Usually they're so dumb and they're so naive in every situation. And right now, like in this episode, they're all like super careful, super sharp. A trick. What? Dang! Okay, don't try this at home, people. With 5 cigarettes. Oh man. Is he now actually just messing around with him? Like maybe he knows? Maybe I don't know if they're not for real or whether Jean-Pierre is already like suspicious of him and is just like messing around with him. You know what I mean? Like maybe the whole thing about the trick is a lie. Because I just cannot imagine Jotaro actually doing that. Like maybe he could, but I just cannot picture him doing that. Oh my god! Oh my gosh. Oh, he's definitely just messing with him. I'm sure. It's just. Oh my god! Does that even work? Oh, no, it can't. It can be changed. Yeah. And I'm sure, like, Iggy knows it as well. Like, I don't know if Iggy is just super random or whether he brought Orange Bomb back on purpose because he knew. What? Oh my god, does Jean-Pierre really pay to those attention to those details? So, really? So when you have your right thumb on top, you were a man. And right this, you're a woman. What do I usually do? I always have my left thumb on top. So that means I was a woman in the previous life as well. According to that theory. I think it's complete BS, but okay. Well, it could be true. Nani? Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Don't do it! It's gonna explode! This episode is so ridiculous. Oh my gosh. I feel so... I'm just starting to feel bad for Boingo, to be honest. Oh man. And it's even weirder because he's using like Jotaro's face. That serious face, oh my gosh. What is going on? Alright, he escaped. Oh, he's gonna throw it. No. Oh my gosh, no way. Ah. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Boingo. What does the book say? Oh no. That's how life is. And Jojo's like, what are you talking about? Oh yeah. No, they know. Oh no. They don't realize. But now they both got beaten. They gave up. Chan-chan! Is that really the end? Is this the... Oh my gosh, they have a special ending for this episode. Using that comic style. Oh my gosh, this is genius. But it was so ridiculous. Honestly, oh my god, I feel so conflicted. I don't know what to think. I've like, I've mixed feelings, to be honest. I'll go in more detail after the ending credits. The presents! Alright, so that was episode 3, and oh my gosh, I feel so conflicted. I don't know how to feel about this episode. Like, on one hand, I really enjoyed it. It was just so ridiculous. It was a lot more comedic and goofier than I expected, to be honest. Like, especially after the preview we got in the previous episode, I thought there was gonna be another very serious fight as well, you know what I mean? And they made brothers seem a lot more dangerous than they actually were in reality. I don't know, like, in the end it was just not what I expected, you know. It was already surprising since the beginning that we got to see this episode from the enemy's perspective instead of from our main characters, so that already threw me a bit off guard. And then just how they were being presented in this episode, it was just so not like threatening, you know what I mean? They just didn't seem as dangerous. So that's why I was maybe like slightly disappointed in a way, especially when we got introduced to this new group of mysterious opponents who were presented as being more dangerous even than the opponents we've faced so far. And we already got to see that in the previous episode of that man who was blind and who could still attack from a long distance with his blindness. You know, I was like, oh damn, these new group of opponents are a lot stronger and a lot dangerous than the ones we've faced so far. But then we get these two, and it was just so ridiculous. Jotaro and the others didn't even have to do anything, you know, like they were, okay, maybe they were like unexpectedly more sharp and intuitive than usual, but still, like, they didn't have to use their own stance or anything. They didn't have to fight or anything. It was all just based on luck, I guess, and maybe Iggy's interference. I don't know. I just don't know what to feel about Iggy still. Like, did he do all of these actions based on what he knew, maybe? Or just randomly, like, for example, bringing that orange bomb back, or maybe stealing that other customer's cake while JoJo and the others were about to drink the poison tea. Like, was it all just like completely random, or did Iggy do that on purpose? That's what I'm wondering about. Like, I don't know how smart Iggy is. Like, we know that Iggy is not dumb, you know, he can think for itself to a certain extent. But I don't know how much he knows about people around him. That's what I'm kind of curious about. But another thing that made me slightly disappointed is the fact that we have two opponents this time, with two stands that have so much potential. Like, I think you can do so much more with it, especially if you combine those two together. Like, we've had a case before in which they had to face two opponents at a time, which was with Jay Guile and Whole Horse, you know, like, they also worked together, and I think it was Jean-Pierre and Abdul who had to face those two. And that was like the first time we had like a tag battle, and like, I expecting maybe something like that again in this episode. But then, I don't know, I feel like those stands were just like wasted in a way, especially with Toth. Like, I at first thought that you could just draw your own comic and that would become reality, and that would be like so much more dangerous, I think, instead of just having the future predicted, because that feels so much more passive. Like you cannot really like do anything yourself to control it. You just have to make sure that that becomes reality to a certain extent. Like they had to prepare the poison, they had to prepare the orange bomb themselves, but still, like other than that, everything was still like very much determined, and there was like not a lot of room for change or freedom inside of what was already determined, you know what I mean? So in that sense it felt very passive, and I think in that way they kind of wasted that potential of what they could do with that stand. Also with these characters, Oingo and Boingo, I kind of hope that we will get to see them again. Like I actually start to like them as characters, and now their story's already over in one episode, which also feels like a waste. So I hope that they'll get an appearance in later episodes as well, but I don't know, maybe something like Whole Horse. You know, he also appeared in multiple episodes, so I hope that Oingo and Boingo will return at some point. I actually like that. But yeah, that's all about this episode. I have nothing more to say. We'll just start with a new story in the next episode. So yeah, without further ado, let's hop right into it. So let's go. Alright, I'm ready. So I'm gonna start the episode in 3, 2, 1, go. So he's not gonna be blind? Because he really got cut in his eyes. Ooh. So then he's gonna be completely fine. Alright. Alright, that's unexpected. Oh yeah. Yeah, and you also, I think, supposed to read it backward, like from right to left instead of from left to right, which is common like in Western countries, you know? Alright, Iggy's popular. I still don't think Iggy's cute though. Huh? Yeah, nah, I think he just hates you. Lovebirds. Another fart. That's called karma. Alright. Alright, interesting start. Now we just know that Abdul and Kakyoin are both fine. Kakyoin hasn't even lost its vision, which is surprising. Alright, but still nothing about the new opponents though, so I don't know what we're gonna get in this episode. Which god are they gonna use? Like, which Egyptian god? And I like that the stand's power is also somehow related to the Egyptian god. So, like with Boingo's stand, Thoth, it's the Egyptian god of wisdom. So that relates to that clairvoyance thing, right? And that's what I like, that it's still like related. They just don't like pick random gods and just link it to the stand, but it is related, which I really like. So let's see what the next one's gonna be. Anubis, part 1. Ooh. Alright. Uh-huh. Dang. Poor kid. Uh, that's suspicious. A random sword. Oh. Uh. Oh, it's okay. I see. The sword chooses its wielder. It's like the thing with Arthur, right? King Arthur. Where the sword also chose who could pull him out of the rock or something. Ooh. Ah! Oh, it's definitely a cursed sword. Is that what it is? Yeah. And of course he's gonna pull it out. I already see the aura. The ominous aura. Like a Japanese katana. But then it's even more sus that it's in Egypt. Dang! Oh, dang! The sword just moves on its own. Yeah, it's a cursed sword. Ooh, it's talking. God of the underworld. Okay, this one's more dangerous. This is not gonna be another goofy opponent like with Oingo and Boingo. Ooh. Dang, he changed. Interesting. Alright, interesting. The gum. I'm gonna look for one, like coffee flavored gum. Yeah. Yeah, they always try to trick tourists, you know? Oh, I got the gum! Huh. That smirk. Oh no. But now he's in a deserted place by himself. Ooh, and there he is. The tension. The Jean-Pierre stand also carries a sword. So this is gonna be a sword battle. Ooh, he knows. Yeah. Yeah. And actually, the stand is the one who is using the user, which is very interesting in this case. Manly. Alright. Oh, this is gonna be a one-on-one duel. We haven't had this type of fight before, I think. Have we? Yeah. I'm guessing, I also thought this before, but this sword is like the life energy thicking mechanism or something. Yeah. Ooh. Oh yeah, and it's just gonna. Dang! Yeah. Like the pillar's fine, but it can just get behind it. That's crazy. Like the thing with the cow. At least Chariot's a fast one. Ooh, this animation. Dang. Ooh, this is one of the more intense battles. I'm excited. The subtitles are weird though. There's some like random French. I think it's French. Random French words or sentences in between. Yeah, and he's already injured. Dang. Chaka-chan! Nani? Yeah, this time he cut the pillar on purpose. Alright. With this heroic soundtrack. Oh, dang. Wow. Ooh, so that also like he sats like a special technique. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Now he's gonna possess Jean-Pierre. Oh no. No, 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 no. He's gonna possess Jean-Pierre. Ooh, nice one, Iggy. Yeah. And I feel bad for Chaka, but it's just no use killing the user because that doesn't mean... It has nothing to do with the stand in the end. Ooh. They're not curious about the dead person? Alright. Oh. Hmm. Yeah. This time it's the sword. It's the one he's holding. But yeah, they don't know, of course. Especially, except Iggy. Iggy knows. And he's taking the sword with him. On a boat. mean, Iggy. Yeah. Good idea. But Iggy's the one who saved him though this time. Yeah, I thought they were going to the police station. Why is he getting a haircut? Oh. But still, oh. Oh, what a what a prima donna. Oh, suspicious. Alright, some shaving cream. Is he gonna use the sword? Oh no, I thought maybe he was gonna use the sword. Oh dang. Oh yeah, now he's Nani? To be continued. Alright, yeah. Okay, yeah. This is definitely like more what I was expecting from this season. The second part. Not like Oingo and Boingo. That was like maybe just an exception. I hope that was sort of an exception. Like I enjoyed it, but this is what I was expecting. You know, more like these more dangerous stands that are more difficult to defeat. Now we have a cursed sword who chooses its user. And even if you kill the user, it doesn't mean that you have defeated the stand. The stand is basically just the main enemy in this case. And that's what makes it interesting. You know, it's something I said before. Like, usually you have the stand user who uses the stand. But in this case, it's the stand who uses the user. Yeah, so yeah, that's why it's so interesting. So yeah, this was episode 4, and this was the first part of Anubis. Yeah, we're already going into one of the main gods of the Egyptian mythology, Anubis. Anubis is like one of the most well-known Egyptian gods. So now that we're already getting into one of the main gods, I'm like, yes! I'm getting so excited. It's the god of the underworld, so you can already expect that the stand's also gonna be like super dangerous, you know? And we have a cursed sword. I'm not sure why it's like necessarily a Japanese katana per se. If we're really going into like Egyptian mythology, it would maybe make more sense if you use like a saber sword, you know, the one they use more in like these Arabic countries. So I don't know why it's like a Japanese style katana per se, but that doesn't really matter, to be honest. But just the fact that the main enemy in this case is the stand, and the stand users are basically being controlled by the stand, is a very interesting idea. It's something that we haven't had before, so that's why I'm like super interested in this case, and that's why the stand is more difficult to defeat. I just think you just have to break the sword. That's how you defeat the stand in this case. Just killing the users won't matter, as we saw with Chaka. Poor guy, he didn't deserve it, to be honest. But basically killing these people aren't enough to defeat the stand. You know what I mean? The stand can just pick another user and then the battle continues. So that's why it takes longer to defeat it. But I think once they figure that out, the fight will be over soon. But who knows, it's gonna go. I was almost scared that Jean-Pierre was the one who's gonna be controlled next, but he almost was. He almost was if Iggy didn't interfere. So thank you, Iggy. Iggy's the MVP once again in this episode. But I'm curious to see how the battle is gonna continue in the next episode. But that was all for this episode, so I hope you enjoyed my reaction. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you can see my all reaction videos, please check out my channel and subscribe. So in any case, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.